What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another Car Chronicles. As you know, Ida has made her way all the way from the Caribbean Sea to New York City. And in between, homegirl left a nice little path of destruction. And so I guess you're wondering, well, Dr. Carey, what does Ida have to do with the Car Chronicle? And what does Ida have to do with dating? I'm glad that you asked. So let me just go ahead and put it out there like this. If you were in the path of Ida and the person that you were dating did not contact you to see not only if you were okay, but if you needed anything, or if they didn't even go a step further and anticipated your needs and made sure you were okay before Ida twirled around and, showed up and showed out, and after Ida had left her trail of destruction. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say this, that when it comes to dating, attention, there's good attention and then there's not so good attention. Good attention is when someone is going to check on you. They're anticipating your needs. They want to make sure that you're okay. But it doesn't just stop with, hey, are you okay? How are you doing? It goes a step further and they say, do you need anything? And then they show up with what you need. Or they don't even ask if you need anything. They just show up with it on your doorstep, or they have it delivered to you. They take care of you, especially in a time of need. That is good attention. Now let's talk about not necessarily bad attention, but it's just kind of that lukewarm attention, just to let you know that you're on their radar, but they really could care less. Is when you get that text message that says, hey, just checking on you, you okay? And you say, yeah, I'm good. Or you say, well, hey, no, like my roof, I lost some shingles. We don't have power. I'm out here looking for gas. I'm looking for water. And they say, oh, okay, then we'll stay safe. You need to hit the block button. If that's all they had to say was stay safe, or okay, just checking on you, and they didn't follow up with how can I help, or again, they didn't show up to fill in the gap of those needs that you listed, you don't need to give that person any additional attention. Because that was just that attention to let you know, like, hey, again, you're on my radar, want to make sure you're okay. But, I'm not trying to come over there and really take care of your needs because you're not on that level. I don't prioritize our relationship like that. Like, you're not a number one priority in my life. The way that person has responded to you during a time of need. So it can be a natural disaster like Ida. It can be the loss of a loved one. It could be you sitting in a house sick with COVID. How that person responded to your needs lets you know where you are on their list of priorities. It lets you know if you're high up, and it lets you know if you down low. It lets you know if you lukewarm and you in the middle. My thing is this: if I'm in a relationship with someone, I want to be high up on their priority list, okay? Because they're high up on my priority list. But to send me a text message, especially during a time like this, and just be like, hey, just checking on you, how are you guys doing? And then you list how you're doing. Hell, when you had power in 5 days, we out here doing scavenger hunts for gas, and they say, okay, stay safe. I'm about to hit the block button. Or as I had the gentleman that I don't know from a can of wet paint who responded to one of my stories. The story that I had where I said on my vision board is now a home generator. And I'm not talking about the little portable generator. I'm talking about the big boy generator that hooks up to your house and runs from natural gas. And the minute your electricity go off, it kicks in. That's the kind of generator that I was talking about on my vision board. And so some guy I've never met on Instagram slid in my DMs, and he said that should have been on your vision board. You stay safe. Okay, if you was trying to get my attention, because again, I don't know you from a can of paint. That wasn't the way to do it. And so my response to him was, you could have kept that passive aggressive comment to yourself. And then I hit block. Because again, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a man to give me the passive aggressive comments, to tear me down for something positive that I'm trying to do. Because that's not the type of attention that I'm looking for. That's not good attention. But what his behavior did tell me was that females respond to that because he felt okay doing that. Men who send you a message and say, hey, how are you doing? And when you tell them and they say, oh, okay, well, take care. That's because other females have allowed them to do that. Men, same thing goes for you. You tell a female you're sick and she doesn't respond, like comes over with some soup or tries to make sure you're okay. That's because other men have allowed her to get away with that behavior. She's been conditioned, he's been conditioned to do the bare minimum, if anything at all. So, my point to you today is this. We're not doing the bare minimums anymore. When people give you a bare minimum response, they show you bare minimum action, believe them the first time because they're showing you who they really are. You need to decide if that is the type of person you want to deal with in a relationship, because they're not going to change. But all attention isn't good attention. And at this age in the game, we're looking for good attention. We're looking for people with good intentions. We're looking for people who want to make us there forever. And part of being there forever means that they're going to anticipate our needs. They're going to be there when we're at our lowest point. And even if it's something as simple as bringing us a can of soup from Albertsons, it shows that they care. So my name is Dr. Carey Yazeed. If you have enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're not following me on social media, I don't know what you doing. Why not? I'm on Instagram, so follow me on Instagram. Follow me on YouTube. I'm over there on the tube. I'm on LinkedIn, but LinkedIn is all about business. And sometimes I'm on Twitter. But make sure you're following me on one of those platforms. And until next Sunday and the next Car Chronicles, I'm going to see you next time.